Hello and welcome to Pabbly. So today in this video, we are going to learn the top 10 Twilio automations that you can set up with Pabbly Connect. So we all know Twilio is one of the most popular platforms used by a lot of users to send SMS. And here we are going to discuss the top 10 Twilio automations that you can set up. So using these automations, you can actually send the SMS notifications to your client's customer or leads in bulk if you have the data in your Google Sheet. Like from the Google Sheet, you can send SMS in bulk to the users. Also, you can set up an automation using which whenever you are going to receive a new order update or new order in your WooCommerce store, you can automatically send a SMS notification to your clients and customer as well related to the same order. Like if we explore some kind of big e-commerce platform, they also do that. You place the order and instantly you get a SMS notification related to the same order. You can set up this automation for your WooCommerce store as well. Also, we are going to see how you can set up an automation using which if you have created some kind of online form, then as you receive the form submission, as the user makes a form submission, you can automatically send a thank you message or form responses to the same user on SMS too. We will be discussing an automation using which how you can send the data or the SMS from Airtable to the users as well. Like you add the details of a new user or some new data into the Airtable and automatically an SMS notification will be sent to the same person whose details you have added. Then also we are going to see how you can send SMS notification for your Dukaan order status update. So if you're using an e-commerce platform and build your e-commerce store using Dukaan, you can send the order updates, the status updates of your order as a SMS notification too. So guys, the possibilities with all of these automations are endless. So without any further delay, let's start with this complete guide and understand in a step-by-step manner that how you can set up all of these automation by yourself.
In this video, we will learn how you can automatically send bulk SMS on Twilio from Google Sheets. So with the help of Pabbly Connect, we are going to get all the contact details and message details from Google Sheets and send bulk SMS via Twilio. Come to my screen to see how we do this. To send bulk SMS from Google Sheets using Twilio, let us first go to Pabbly's website. You can see the landing page of Pabbly. On the top right, you can see two options: sign in and sign up free. Well, if you sign up free, you will get free tasks every month. So do not forget to sign up. Since we already have an account, we will just sign in. Pabbly Connect. On the top right, you will see a create workflow button. It will ask you to name. So we will simply write Google Sheets to Twilio. Now it will show you two windows, trigger and action. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. So our entire automation process would be based on these two steps, trigger and action. Let us understand this with the help of an example. A trigger can be when an order is placed, and action can be add the order details in a Google Sheet. So now let us begin and use schedule as a trigger application. So this will basically help you decide at what time you have to send the message to your customers or clients and what should be the frequency. So here, like it is written, how often would you want to run your workflow? So we will select once. You can select as per your requirement. You can select particular dates or days of the week as well. I will just select once. Now you can schedule the time and date. So I want to send the message on 10th September, say, and the timing would be, say, 1 o'clock. And here you can see the time will be based on your account time zone. And here, as per our time zone, it is Asia, Kolkata. Let us just save. Okay. And now it has saved the response. Like you can see how often it will run your workflow, just once on this date and the time would be as per your zone, time zone, that is Asia, Kolkata. Now on to the second step. So now we will select Google Sheets. For the action event, we will select get rows. All right, so I will show you. This is my Google Sheet account with the name Twilio Test, and these are the contact details of my clients, my customers, the name, contact number, email address and the message that I have to send to them. So what will happen is with this get rows, what it will do, that it will bring all these details from the Google Sheet in Pabbly. So I will just connect, add new connection, connect with Google Sheets, just select the account. And since I was already logged into my account, I will not have to give my credentials. I will just continue. Okay. And now these are the spreadsheets that I have in my Google Sheets, in my account, in my Gmail account, you can see. So now I want to work on this Twilio test. This is the sheet 1, like you can see, Twilio test, and we are working on sheet 1. Now comes the range. So what is range? Let us read the help text here. Enter range of the sheet, example A2 is to D5. So here you will have to select the range according to the amount of data you want. So let's say I want data right from here, that is from A2, right from here till here, that is D4. So now my range would be A2 is to D4. So what it will do is it will capture, it will bring all the data right from here, that is from dummy A2 till D4. So all this data will be captured here. Now what we will do is we will just turn off the simple response and click on save and send test request. Okay, we have received the response, and if I extend this, you will see it has brought all the data from the Google Sheets. Here you can see the name dummy, contact of dummy, then the email address of dummy, then the message like this. Then it has captured second row, like you can see ABC, ABC's contact number, then the email address of ABC, and then the message again, like you can see, and so on. Similarly, it has captured the data for third row as well. You can see XYZ and contact details. However, this data is in unorganized form. So what we are going to do is we are just going to click on action step, select iterator, and this is going to remain the same. So what iterator will do is this is going to convert the data that is in array format. It is going to convert the data from array format to row format. So now when we click on save and send test request, so it will give you the data row wise. Okay, let me just click on save and send test request, and you will see here it has brought you the data row wise. I'll take you here. See the first row dummy, the dummy's contact, email, and the message we have to send. And the best part about iterator is, so what will happen is in the next step when we add Twilio, and the message is this, thanks for subscribing. This message is sent to the first contact dummy. Then iterator, after sending message to this, then iterator will move to the next row, that is ABC. It will pick the contact details of this row of this name ABC. Then the Twilio would send the message to this person, that is ABC. To this ABC, iterator then would come down to XYZ. It would pick the details for XYZ, and the Twilio would send message to XYZ then. So this loop is going to continue, that is the iterator will keep picking contact row wise one by one till the last contact of your Google Sheet. Okay. So now what we will do is we will just click on the action step and select Twilio. Now for the action event, we will select send SMS, connect, add new connection. All right, now here it wants to few details like account SID, then authorization token, and again account SID. That is we have to give account SID twice. Okay, for that let me take you to Twilio. This is my Twilio's dashboard. Right in front you can see account SID. Just copy this, come back to Pabbly, paste it, and since it needs SID once more, we are going to paste it again. Then it needs authorization token. Again, let us go to Twilio and you will see authorization token here. We will click on show. Then we will copy it, come back to Pabbly and paste it. and save. Okay, so now we have to give body of the SMS. So we are just going to write hi. Hi, comma, we will take the name of the person who we are sending this message to. So I will take hi dummy. Okay. Then I'm just going to give a space, come down and map this full message. If I'll scroll down, you will see thanks for subscribing. We will shortly reach you. So we are going to take this and this would be the body of the message. This message is going to be sent to dummy. Now comes the sender number. So that we are going to take from Twilio. Come to Twilio. This is the dashboard. Scroll down and in the bottom you will see Twilio phone number. Just copy it. Come back to Pabbly and paste it. Alright. Now it needs the contact number of the recipient. Alright. We are going to take it from the iterator. This is the contact number that is the person to who we are sending this message to. Let us click this. Map it from here. And if you read the help text, you would know it says enter the contact number of the recipient in this format. That is with country code and a plus sign. So we already have a country code in a phone number. You can see 91. This is the code, country code for India. So our phone number starts with 91. All we need is plus sign. So just I would manually write plus here. And looks we are good to go. Now before we click save and send test request, I want to tell you something about the mapped fields. Like you can see these fields we have mapped in, the message we have mapped in here in the body, the name we have mapped in, the recipient number we have mapped in. So what will happen is from next time these mapped in fields will automatically be updated. So what will happen is once the message is sent to this dummy person, iterator from the Google Sheets will pick the second row, that is ABC. And what will happen here? Instead of dummy, ABC's name would come here. Then the message is going to come here. And ABC's, this you can see, ABC's contact number is also will also be mapped automatically. We will not have to map in these details again. Alright, now let us just save and send test request. And you will see we have received the response. Like you can see, that's how the message would be sent. It will show send from your Twilio trial account. Then hi dummy, thanks for subscribing. We'll reach you shortly. I'm now going to show you the screenshot of the message of Twilio message. And that's how we integrated Twilio and Google Sheets using Pabbly Connect.
Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly Connect. So in this video we will learn how to integrate WooCommerce and Twilio. So our use case is pretty simple. When a new order status is updated in WooCommerce, it will automatically send an SMS via Twilio. Now WooCommerce is an awesome e-commerce platform and Twilio is a smart platform to send SMS. So what we are going to do is, we are going to send the data from WooCommerce to Twilio. But there's one minor problem. There is no integration between WooCommerce and Twilio. So in cases like these, we need to bring a third app to connect them both. So in this video, we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate WooCommerce and Twilio. And the best part of using Pabbly Connect is, there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me show you on my screen.
Okay, so to begin the process, first type pabbly.com in your browser. Pabbly.com. Press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. Here hover on products and at the bottom you will find the option called as connect. Click on connect and then click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also create your own free account in just 2 minutes. Here, I would like to mention one more thing that Pabbly Connect offers a plan where this integration can be tried out absolutely free. So you just have to clone the template of its workflow, which is available in the description box. Once you clone the template, you will get immediate access to this amazing workflow in your account. Okay, so scroll down and at the bottom you will find connect. here click on Access Now. Okay, so at the top right corner you will find a button, Create Workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as WooCommerce to Twilio. WooCommerce to Twilio. And then click on Create. Okay, so when you click on Create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So in the Choose app, how about we make it as WooCommerce? Because we want to send the data from WooCommerce, that is why. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as Order Updated? Now Order Updated is basically a trigger event. There are a ton of trigger events like new coupon created, coupon updated, coupon deleted, coupon restored, and so on. All of them are a bunch of trigger events. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically a if statement. It asks a question, if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if the order is updated in WooCommerce, then what action should be taken by the system? At present, as you can see, we have a ton of triggers. However, in case if you don't find the trigger of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com for the specific trigger that you want to build. But at present, I just want to send the data when a new order is updated in WooCommerce. Okay, so basically the gist of the process is we are just trying to integrate WooCommerce to Pabbly Connect. So let's have a visit to our WordPress. So as you can see, we have WooCommerce already installed in it. So I'm going to go to this part called as Settings. Click on Settings. Okay, so this is the settings page of WooCommerce. So I'm going to go to this part called as Advanced. Click this. Okay, then I'm going to click on Webhooks. Okay, so here we are going to add a webhook. So click on this button. Okay, so we have to give a name to this webhook. So I'm going to give it as Twilio Integration. Twilio Integrations. Okay, so the status has to be changed from disabled to active. Now the topic should be Order Updated. Okay. Now in the delivery URL, you basically have to go to Pabbly Connect and copy this. So this is the delivery URL or the webhook URL you want. Copy this and simply paste it here. Okay, so let us check whether we have entered the correct URL. Okay, let me check. Okay, yes, we have entered the correct URL. So now the secret will remain empty and the API version will remain WP REST API Integration v3. So just click on Save Webhook. Okay, so it is showing the webhook has been created. So basically this means that we have successfully integrated WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect. This means anytime our order is updated in WooCommerce, Pabbly Connect has to capture this data. So as to ensure that Pabbly Connect captures this data, let me go to Pabbly Connect and click on this button, Capture Webhook Response. Click this. Okay, so it is showing it is waiting for the data. So now how about we test it, our integration is working or not. So to do that, how about we create a dummy order update in WooCommerce. So let me go to WooCommerce. Okay, and these are the orders I have. So where are the orders? Okay, so where are my orders actually? Yes, there are my orders. Okay, and these are the orders I have. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this order by this particular person called as Fiona Roger. And I'm going to change some details in it. So I'm going to change some address in. Okay, so the address line now one is DLFG Market, and the address line 2 is Yellow City. Okay, and the city is Yellow House or Yellow Street. Okay, and the city is Vizag. Okay, and the postcode or the zip code I'm going to change it as 462044. The country I'm going to change it as Iran, and the state is this one, Kazakhstan. Okay, so this is the email address, and the phone number I'm keeping it as same because I want to send the data to Twilio. That is why. The payment method, let me keep it as cash on delivery. Okay, so let me also change the company she works in. Earlier she was working in Tesla, so now she has been removed to SpaceX. Okay, so all the details has been updated. Most of the important details has been updated. So just click on update. Okay, so as you can see, the update has been made. So now the billing is for the company called as SpaceX. Of course, the person remains same, that is Fiona Roger. And this is the address line 1, that is GLFG Market. And this is the address line 2, that is Yellow Street. And this is the city, Vizag. And the person is now, the billing address is now centered at Iran. And this is the postal code. So let's have a look. Since the order is updated, has Pabbly Connect captured this data or not? Yes, so it is showing the data has been captured. So let us scroll down and see the data. So as you can see, the first name and the last name is the same. The company has been changed to SpaceX. The address line 1 is TLFG Market. The address line 2 is Yellow Street. And this is the city, Vizag. The state is, of course, some place in Iran. And this is the postcode. And this is the country, that is Iran. Okay, so this is the phone number and this is the email. Excellent. So basically now we have to sync all this data to Twilio to send an SMS. Okay, so to sync all this data to Twilio, all you have to do is just scroll down and click on this button. So when you click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Twilio? Because we want to send the SMS from Twilio. Okay, so now in the action event, there is only one action event, that is send SMS. So basically at this point, there is only one action event, that is send an SMS. Now, just like the triggers, if you want more action event according to your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com to custom build an action event for you. But at present, I just want to send an SMS from Twilio. Okay, so just click on connect with Twilio. Okay, so now in the new credentials, we have 3 blanks to fill. The account SID, the authorization token, and again the account SID. So basically we have to fill in this blank account SID 2 times. Okay, so let us have a visit to Twilio. So this is my Twilio account. So all I'm going to do is just click on settings. Okay, open this in a new tab. Okay, so this is my setting page. Okay, so it is asking me to enter my password. I'm just entering my password, login password. Okay. Okay, so when we scroll down in the live credentials, you will find the account SID. Copy this and simply paste it here. Okay, now again we have to paste the account SID right here. So I'm just pasting it this here. Okay, now we have to get the authorization token. So to get the authorization token, just remove this privacy. Copy this and paste it here. Okay, so we have entered the account SID and we have entered the authorization token, and also we have re-entered the account SID. So just click on save. Okay, so when you click on save, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. The purpose of this blank is very simple. We are going to construct an SMS from the data that we have received from WooCommerce via Pabbly Connect. But before we map in the details, let me tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% safe and secure with us. Okay, so in the body of the SMS, we will start mapping the details. So let me introduce you to this button called as the mapping button. So let me click this and let me type something. Your billing details has been changed. Okay, and then we are going to map the details. So we are just going to map in the details. So this is the address line 1, that is DLFJ Market, and then this is the street, Yellow Street, and then we have the city as Vizag. Okay, let me scroll down, and this is the state. Okay, and then of course we have the pin code. So these are all the details that had been changed, and of course there is one more thing, that is the country, that is Iran. Okay, excellent. Your billing details has been changed. How about we enter something like this? How about we show some etiquettes? Hello, Mr. Miss. Okay, and enter the name, that is Fiona. I think it is Fiona. Your billing details has been changed to so and so. Excellent. Now in the sender number, that is basically my number. So I'm just going to type in my number. Okay, so I have typed in my number. Then I'm going to enter the recipient number. So the recipient number is basically Fiona's number. So I'm just clicking this and entering the number that we have received. So this is the phone number. So basically we have filled in the body of the SMS. We have entered the sender number and we have entered the recipient number. So all we have to do is just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing the data has been sent. So let's have a look in this person's that is Fiona's mobile, whether she has got the SMS. Okay, so this is the SMS. Okay, so we have got the SMS. So the presence of this SMS shows that we have successfully integrated WooCommerce and Twilio with help of Pabbly Connect. Now, how about we double check if our integration is working fine or not? But before we do that, let me show you the whole gist of the process. So what I'm going to do is I'm just minimizing my action window, and then I'm going to minimize my trigger window. Okay, so basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated WooCommerce to Pabbly Connect, and then you integrated Pabbly Connect to Twilio. So now there is a perfect flow of data between WooCommerce and Twilio. Excellent. So let me go to WooCommerce once again, and we are going to make some changes in the orders once more. So I'm going to the order collection once more. So this time we are going to make changes with this guy called as Aaron Manuel. Okay, so this is the billing address. So the company has been changed from this weird looking name. So the company now he works in is Apple, and the address line is 192 I don't know, Justin Bieber Market. So this is the address line 1, and the address line 2 is Toronto. Okay, so this is the address line 2, and the city is Vancouver. Okay, sorry about my spelling. Okay, so here it is, and then this is the zip code 75001, and the country, how about we make it as Canada. Okay, so British Columbia. Okay, so this is the email address and this is the phone number. Excellent. Okay, so let's click on update. Okay, so as you can see, the message has been sent. So let's have a look in the message. Okay, so this is showing it as, hello Mr. and Mrs. Aaron. Miss Aaron, your billing details has been changed. 192 Justin Bieber Market, Toronto, Vancouver, British Columbia 75001. Okay, excellent. So our integration is working absolutely fine. This means anytime an order is updated in WooCommerce, it will be reflected as a message from Twilio.
Hi guys, this is Pabbly Connect workshop. In this video, you will learn how to integrate WooCommerce to Twilio. Now, WooCommerce is an awesome e-commerce platform, and Twilio offers messaging services. So basically what we are trying to do is anytime an order is updated in WooCommerce, an SMS will be automatically delivered to the customer with help of Twilio. But the problem is WooCommerce and Twilio are two different companies. Hence, there is no integration between them. In cases like these, we need to bring a third app to connect them both. In this video, we will use Pabbly Connect to integrate WooCommerce to Twilio. It is actually an easy two-step process. Let me show you how it's done. So first of all, you have to visit the website called as Pabbly Connect. So this is the website. Here, click on Sign In. When you click on Sign In, you will be brought to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have an account in Pabbly Connect. You can build your own account in just 2 minutes. Now bring your attention to the Connect part here. Then click on Access Now. When you click on Access Now, you will find a button at the right corner. This is called as Create New Workflow. Just click it. When you click on this button, a dialog box appears in front of you. It is demanding to enter a name. I'm going to enter WooCommerce to Twilio. Then click on Save. So when you click on Save, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. In the Choose app, change it from Webhook to WooCommerce. In the Choose method, we have to change it from the default new coupon created to order updated. This one. So basically the idea is that whenever there is an order updated, the system will trigger. So now let's go to our WordPress. Here locate WooCommerce and find the settings. This part, settings, click it. Okay, at the right corner you will find a button called as Advanced. Just click it. Now bring your attention to webhooks. Click this and click on this button called as Add Webhook. Okay, now you are in a page called as Webhook Data. We have to assign a name to this Webhook Data. So I'm going to give a random name, DSF Webhook or something. Now the status, we can change it from disabled to active. The topic should be order updated. This one. So basically it means that anytime any order is updated in WooCommerce, it will start sending the information. Now coming to the most important part, the delivery URL. To get the delivery URL, just go to Pabbly Connect and copy this. This is the delivery URL or the webhook URL you want and paste it here. The secret will remain empty and the API version will be WP REST API Integration v3. Then click on Save Webhook. Okay, so it is showing that the webhook has been created. So it basically means that we have successfully connected WooCommerce to Pabbly Connect. It means if there is an order updated in WooCommerce, it will start sending information to Pabbly Connect. And Pabbly Connect has to capture that data. But before that, let's click on this button so that it can capture the data. Okay, so it is waiting for a response. So let's create a response. Go to WooCommerce. Here click on orders. So as you can see, there are many customers who have made many purchases in my WooCommerce store. I'm going to go with James Bond. Okay, so as you can see, his status was processing. He had made a purchase, but the status was processing. We are going to change this status. Okay, so the status is now, let's say, completed. Okay, then click on update. So our order has been updated. So let's see whether Pabbly Connect has captured this data or not. So going back to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so it's waiting for a response, give 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, so it has captured the response. As you can see, the status is completed. Okay, and the first name is James and the last name is Bond. And this is the rest of the address. The email is regimanuel27@gmail.com. And this is the phone number of this guy called as James Bond. So basically what we are going to do now is, using Twilio, we are going to send the information to James Bond that his status is completed. To do that, let's click on this plus button. When you click on this plus button, another window appears. This is called as the action window. Here in the choose app, change it to Twilio. In the choose method, let's keep it as send SMS message. Then click on connect with Twilio. In select your credentials, we have to keep it as new credentials. In the basic authorization, we need to get the username and the password. And there is one more blank to be filled called as account SID. So to get the username, just go to Twilio. Then go to settings. In the right corner, you will find settings. Click it. Okay, so these are the credentials. So this is the account SID or called as the username. Just copy this and paste it here. Now the password, this is the password. Copy this and paste it here. Now coming to the parameters, we need account SID. So account SID is basically the same thing like the username. So just copy this again and paste it here. Then click on save. So when you click on save, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. Here we are going to build a prototype of the body of the message. So the body of the SMS would be something like this. Thanks for the purchase, Mr. What was his name? We are going to map the name. Yes. Last name also we are going to map. This is the information we actually got from WooCommerce using Pabbly Connect. Thanks for the purchase, James Bond. Your order has been completed. Then this is the sender's number. So basically here I'm going to enter my number. So this is my number, and the recipient number we actually had got from WooCommerce using Pabbly Connect. So let's see what was the number. Yes, this is the number. Okay, then click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing that the data has been sent, or the SMS has been sent to this person called as James Bond. So let's check whether James Bond has got this data or not. Okay, so this is the screenshot of the message that Twilio has sent to James Bond. The presence of this SMS shows that we have successfully connected WooCommerce to Twilio using Pabbly Connect. This means anytime an order is updated, the customer will automatically receive a message in real time. Now for your satisfaction, let's check it one more time if the integration is working or not. But first, let's save this workflow. Okay, scroll up, minimize this, save this. Okay, and minimize this. Okay, so this is the whole process in a nutshell. First, we integrated WooCommerce to Pabbly Connect, and then we integrated Pabbly Connect to Twilio. So now WooCommerce is directly connected to Twilio. So let's go back to WooCommerce, orders. So this is another customer and another purchase, and the status is still processing. So let's click this. Again, I'm going to change the status as completed. Click on update. So let's see whether this person called as Sakura William has received any message from Twilio about the change in status. So let's check the SMS of Sakura Williams. Okay, so this is the SMS that Sakura Williams has received when the status has been changed in WooCommerce. So our integration is working absolutely fine. So from now onwards, whenever an order is updated in WooCommerce, it will automatically send a message to the respective customer notifying him of the changes. Also, not just WooCommerce and Twilio, you can integrate a ton of applications using Pabbly Connect. Thanks.
How to get SMS from Elementor forms automatically. So in this video, I'll show you whenever the Elementor form is submitted, how you can get the SMS notification automatically of each form submission. And here for receiving the SMS, I'm going to use this Twilio application. And I just need to connect Elementor forms and Twilio application in order to automate this process. And after that, every time someone is going to submit the form, we will automatically get notified on our phone via SMS. So if you also want to automate this Elementor form notification process, come with me and I'll show you the whole process step by step. So this is my website where I have embedded this Elementor forms, and I want that every time this form is submitted, I should get the notification on my phone via SMS. And for receiving the SMS, I'm going to use this Twilio application, and to create this automation, firstly I'll have to connect my Elementor forms and Twilio application, and I'm going to do that with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing integration and automation software, and you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. And using this software, you can connect multiple applications and automate your task. I will also attach this link in my description box for your reference. Now, if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you will have to sign up for free, where you will also get free tasks every month in your account in order to test these kinds of amazing automation. I am already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why I have clicked on sign in, then clicked on access now, and this is how I have reached to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now, firstly, you will have to click on this blue button that is create workflow, and simply provide a random name to your automation, to your workflow. So I'm providing the name as when Elementor form is submitted, get SMS notification. And here for receiving the SMS, I'm actually using this Twilio application. But let's say you want to use some other SMS application, you can also connect that application within this automation and restart receiving the SMS. Okay, and after clicking on that create button, you can see there are two boxes visible in front of me, trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So whenever this happens, do this. Understand with an example also. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, let's say send an email via Gmail application. And here, according to our use case, whenever Elementor form application is submitted, automatically get notification via Twilio application. So this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are setting up an automation. And here we are building the automation in between Elementor forms and Twilio. So that is why the first application here I have chosen is Elementor form, and I want that whenever a new form submission is made, this automation should trigger. So that is why I've selected this particular trigger event. Well, I just have a single trigger event only. Okay, now after selecting these two things, here you can see a webhook URL is appeared in front of me. You can even read these instructions. So firstly, you will have to copy this particular webhook URL, and as soon as you are going to copy this, read the instructions that log into the application where you have added the webhook URL, and do a test submission record so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Okay, so before we do this particular step, firstly you will have to read these instructions, and basically we are going to connect our Elementor form with the Pabbly Connect so that the new form submission data can be captured here in the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so here is the form which I have created, and I am going to edit this particular page. The page name is actually Car Driving School. I am going to edit it with the Elementor, and here I have actually copied this webhook URL and I am going to paste this webhook URL here into my Elementor form so that I can easily connect my form and the Twilio application. So here is the form. I am going to click on this particular form and you will see several fields are visible here. So you will have to go to this extension after submit, and here you will find an option of webhook. Okay, if you are not finding this option, you'll have to click on this particular field, and here from the drop down you can select this webhook, and after that you will have to open this webhook option, and here exactly you will have to paste the same webhook URL which you have received via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so where is the form? Okay, here is that form in which I have pasted my webhook URL. Now I'll be clicking on this update button, and this is how my Elementor form and Pabbly Connect is connected now. And whenever I'm going to make a dummy submission in that particular form, you will see how the same data will be captured here. Okay, let me even show you the live example for the same. Okay, so here I am going to open this particular form. Well, the form is already open, or how about I open it from this particular option. Okay, so I have clicked on the view button, and here is my form, and assume that a random person is actually submitting up this particular form. Okay, so demo customer is the name of the person. All right, and here it is asking for the email address, so I'm adding just a dummy email address as admin@pabblytudes.com. okay, so I have provided the details. Let me correct the spelling first for this email ID. All right, asking for the mobile ID, so again I am going to provide the dummy mobile number here only. Okay, alright, so I have provided all the details, clicking on submit, and the form was sent successfully. Now when I'll come back to Pabbly Connect, you will see the same response will be received immediately right after the form submission, because this trigger application is actually instant. This trigger will instantly capture new incoming data, and the workflow execution will start in real time. And here let me show you the details one by one. Okay, so here we have the form name, here we have the same phone number, the last name as the customer, the first name as the demo, and finally the same email address which we have provided at the time of submission. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the first step of our automation of our integration is working absolutely fine. Now we are going to move further, and here I am going to search for the Twilio application because I want to get a notification about the same form submission, and I'm going to do that with the help of Twilio only. Okay, I'm going to get the SMS via Twilio only. Now it is asking to select the action event, so I'm going to select the send SMS message, and here instead of sending the SMS to the customer, to the person, here I will send the SMS to myself. Okay, now for the connection it is asking for the account SID, the authorization token, and again the account SID. Okay, and it has also provided a hyperlink. Okay, so I have clicked on that particular link, and here you will see that how it will directly take us to that specific location. Here I'll have to provide the detail, I'll have to provide the code. Alright, so I have provided the code, and after providing the code, you will see how I will directly reach to that specific place where I will get the API key and the account SID. Alright, it is taking time. Here you can find the API keys and tokens option on which I have clicked, and here if I'll go down, you will find the live credentials, and here is the account ID. I have copied this particular ID and I am going to paste the same ID in both these places. Asking for the authorization token, so here if you will click on this request a secondary token, you will get the token, and if you will click on this view button, you will also find the token here which I have copied, and again I am going to paste it here. Clicking on the save button, and you will see how your Twilio account will be immediately connected with Pabbly Connect. Now I just need to provide these details, so it is asking for the body of the message. Okay, so enter the entire SMS message message here, you can use BR for the new line character. Okay, so here I'm going to compose a nice SMS which I would like to receive on my phone. Hello manager, a new form submission has been made. Here are the details. Okay, and here I'm going to map the details one by one, the name, the last name, the email. Here I'm going to map the phone number. Okay, and this is how all these details, whatever the message, whatever the text I am providing here, the exact text will be received on our phone number. You will see how. Okay, how about I change it as the first name and a colon should appear here, and in front of these particular values I am going to add the same value which we have just received in our previous step, and I don't need to manually copy the data and paste it here. If you will click on this particular field, okay, let me show you once again. If you will click on this particular field, you will find the above data, the same data here in the drop down. Now you just need to select that specific field. So in front of this first name, I want this demo to be appear. In front of this last name, I want this customer to appear. In front of this email address, of course the email should appear, and you can even search for the same values directly from the search bar. Again, I have mapped it, and finally searching for the phone number. Okay, let me map the phone number as well, and here we have received the phone number. Okay, so this is the message which I am about to receive, asking for the sender number and the recipient number. Well, in place of this recipient number, instead of mapping the number from any other place, I am going to add my number only, or basically the number in which you would like to receive the notification. And in case of sender number, well, the Twilio has already provided a sender number, and I am going to use the same number. Here is the my Twilio phone number. I'm going to copy the same and pasting it here. Alright, now it is asking for the recipient mobile number. So here I will add my genuine number in place of this recipient number, and I will even upload a screenshot that what kind of message I have actually received automatically. Okay, so let me provide a number here, and make sure the number should be provided in this particular format only. Alright, so I have provided the number and clicked on this button save and send test request, and here you can see the response has been received and the SMS has also sent. Let me upload the screenshot. Let me first check my phone whether I have actually received this particular SMS or not. Alright, here you can see I have received the SMS on my phone automatically in real time. I have just created this automation inside Pabbly Connect once, and now what will happen, every time my form is going to submit here, I will automatically get notified on my phone that a new submission has been arrived, or my form has actually submitted by some XYZ person. Okay, so this is how you can automate this process, and you just need to set this automation inside Pabbly Connect once, and after that everything will done with the help of automation. Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. In case you want to clone this whole workflow which I have created in front of you into your Pabbly Connect account, by simply clicking on this particular link, you can actually get the same workflow clone into your account, that too for free. And I am going to attach this workflow link into my description box.
Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to send a text message when a new record is added in Airtable. So imagine this, you have added a new record called as John. You have John's name, email address, and of course the phone number. So you want to send a thank you message via SMS to John. Now here you have two choices. Either you can copy all the details from Airtable, construct a message and send an SMS via Twilio, or you can just bring in some automation. So in this video we will be using Pabbly Connect to integrate Airtable and Twilio. So what Pabbly Connect will do is, anytime a new record is created in Airtable, it will automatically send an SMS via Twilio. Now this little integration can be done in very few steps, and the best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. Let me show you on my screen.
Okay, so to begin the process, first type pabbly.com in your browser. Pabbly.com, press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. Here hover on products. Now you will find the option called as connect here. Just click on connect. Okay, then just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also build your own free account in just 2 minutes. Here, I would like to mention one more thing, that Pabbly Connect offers a plan where this integration can be tried out absolutely free. So you just have to clone the template of its workflow, which is available in the description box. Once you clone the template, you will get immediate access to this amazing workflow in your account. Okay, so scroll down and here you will find Connect. Just click on Access Now. Okay, so at the top right corner, you will find a button, Create Workflow. Click this, a dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Airtable to Twilio. Airtable to Twilio. And then just click on Create. Okay, so when you click on Create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So in the Choose app, how about we make it as Airtable? Because we want to send the data from Airtable, that is why. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as new record? Okay, so new record is basically a trigger event. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically a if statement. It asks a question: if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new record is added, then what action should be taken by the system? At present, there is only one trigger event, that is new record. Now, in case if you want more triggers of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com for the specific trigger that you want to build. But at present, I just want to send the data when a new record is added in Airtable. Okay, so just click on Connect with Airtable. In the new credentials, we have to get the token. So to get the token, let's have a visit to Airtable. So this is my Airtable account. So let me go to this part, Profile, click this, and here just click on Account. Okay, so just bring your attention to this part, API subsection. Now, this is your token you want. This is your API key or the token. Just copy this and simply paste it here. Okay, so we have entered the new credentials, the token, and just click on Save. Okay, so when you click on Save, two blanks appears in front of you, base and select table. So when we click here, you will find in the drop down all the bases that is present in my Airtable account. So these are all the bases that is present in my Airtable account. So all the bases that is present here is being simply reflected here because Airtable is integrated with Pabbly Connect. So what if I create a new base? So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on Add Base, start from scratch. Okay, so the name of the base is SMS notifications. SMS notifications after records. Something random, that's all. Okay, so this is the new base. Of course, we have to add the name, then we have to add the last name. Okay, so I'm going to rename this field as last name. Okay, and the type is long text. That's okay. Now in the attachment, how about we just add it as age. Okay, so this is the, okay, let's change from attachment to single line text, save. And here we can enter the phone number. So I'm going to change the status, customize field as phone number. Okay, single line text and save. Okay, just let me remove these records. Okay, so we are going to fill in the data. So when I fill in the data, so before I fill in the data, let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to refresh it. Okay. So when I refresh it, I can expect to find this particular base in the drop down. So let me just click here and let us find the base, newly created base. Yes, there is a base called as SMS notifications after record. So I'm selecting this one. Okay, so as you can see in the table, it is only showing one table because there is only one table in this base, SMS notifications after record, and this is the only table we have. So my point is any variation that is bought in Airtable will be reflected in Pabbly Connect. So what I'm going to do here is when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of the recently created record. So when I click on save and send test request, it won't return any data at this point because we haven't really created any record. Let me show you. Let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so it is not returning any value. But what if I add a new record here? So the name of the guy is Aaron and the last name is Manuel. Okay, and then we have the age as 60. Okay, the guy is old. And this is the phone number, 91. Okay, so we have added a new record. The name is Aaron, the last name is Manuel, the age is 60, and this is the phone number. So when I go back to Pabbly Connect, and this time when I click on save and send test request, it will fetch the data of this particular record because this is the recently created record. So let me just show you. Okay, so as you can see, we have the data. So the name is Aaron, the last name is Manuel, this is the age, and this is the phone number. Excellent. So what we have to do here is we are going to use this phone number to send an SMS. So what I'm planning to do here is using Twilio, I'm planning to send a welcoming SMS to this guy. So to do that, all you have to do is just click on this plus button. Okay, so when you click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. So in the choose app, how about we make it as Twilio? Okay. Twilio it is. Now in the action event, how about we make it as send SMS message. Now there is one more action event called call phone. Now just like the triggers, if you don't find the action event according to your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com to custom build an action event for you. But at present, I just want to send SMS message. Then click on connect with Twilio. In the new credentials, we have to fill in the account SID, authorization token, and again the account SID. So to get all these details, let's have a visit to Twilio. So this is my Twilio account. So first of all, I'm going to click on setting. Okay. Okay, so just scroll down and in the API credentials, you will find the live credential. So this is my account SID. I'm just copying this whole characters and pasting it here. Okay, so we have entered the account SID. Again, we have to enter the account SID. So I'm just repasting it. Then we have to enter the authorization token. So to get the authorization token, let me go back to Twilio and remove this privacy. Let's copy this once again and just paste it here. Okay, so we have entered the account SID 2 times and the authorization token. All you have to do is to integrate Twilio with Pabbly Connect is just click on save. Okay, so when you click on save, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. The purpose of these blanks is very simple. We are going to construct a message from the data that we have got from Airtable via Pabbly Connect. So let me just type in the body of the SMS. So the body of the SMS is something like, you, Mr. Miss. And let me introduce you to this button. This is called as the mapping button. So before we map in the details, let me tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% safe and secure with us. Okay, so let's start mapping. So this is the mapping button and all the data that we have got from Airtable will be present here. So you, Mr. Miss Aaron. And then we are just going to map in the name, Manuel. Has been of age. What was the age? Age was 60. Has been added as a record in my database. Okay, that would be enough. Now in the sender number, this here I will just enter my number. So this is my number. Okay, so I have entered my number. Now in the recipient number, we are going to map in the recipient number of Aaron Manuel. So I'm just going to click here and this is the phone number that we have got from Airtable. So we have mapped it. So to send the SMS, all you have to do is just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing the message has been sent. So let me just show you the message. Okay, so this is the message. You, Mr. Aaron Manuel of age 60 has been added as a record in my database. Excellent. So the presence of this SMS shows that we have successfully integrated Airtable and Twilio with help of Pabbly Connect. So how about we double check if our integration is working fine or not. But before we do that, let me just scroll up, minimize my action window and minimize my trigger window. Okay, so basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Airtable to Pabbly Connect and then you have integrated Pabbly Connect to Twilio. So now there is a perfect flow of data between Airtable and Twilio. So let me go to my Airtable account and let me just add one more detail. So the name is Rainer and Jerome. The age is 34. And this is the phone number. Okay, so I have added the phone number. So the name is Rainer, the last name is Jerome, the age is 34, and this is this person's phone number. So let's have a look whether this person has got the SMS. Okay, so this is the SMS. Excellent. So our integration is working absolutely fine. This means anytime a new record is added in Airtable, it will be reflected as a message via Twilio.
So in this video, we will learn how to send SMS notification for Dukaan order status update. Now suppose guys you have created an online store using the Dukaan app and you want whenever you receive an order and you update the or change the status of that order. For example, if you accept the order, you ship it or the order has been delivered, you want to send a notification, a SMS notification to your customer who placed the order with the status update. Now guys, let me tell you, you can completely automate this process of sending the order updates as a SMS notification. So in this automation, the trigger will be getting a new order status updated in our Dukaan store. So whenever we are going to update an order in Dukaan store, this automation will be triggered and the action will be sending an SMS notification to the customer who placed that order. Isn't it amazing? Now guys, how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give your workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Dukaan to Twilio. And then just click on Create. Now we can see that a workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with the trigger window. So the idea here is, first, we have to get the details or the data of all the orders whose status are updated on our Dukaan account in Pabbly Connect. So we have created an online store using the Dukaan app and we want that all the new orders which we receive or all the orders whose status we update, whose status gets changed, we want to get the data of those orders with updated status inside Pabbly Connect. And after that, using Pabbly Connect, we are going to send those update and details, update notification as an SMS to the same customer who placed the order. So let's begin guys. Now here in trigger window, in choose app, search for Dukaan. Select Dukaan app. And in trigger event from the drop down, select order update as the trigger event. Now after selecting a trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. So using this webhook URL, we are going to connect our Dukaan store with Pabbly Connect and get the order update data. How you can use that? Just copy this webhook URL from here and just go to the dashboard of your Dukaan app. Now to add this webhook URL into your Dukaan account, first you have to install a webhooks plugin in your Dukaan account. And installing this plugin is very simple. So on the left side, at last you can see an option of plugins. Click on plugins and here in search plugin, search for webhook. Here you can see this plugin. Just click on this install plugin button. Install this plugin from here into your Dukaan account. And we have done. Now just go to the settings of this plugin and here you have an option of create a webhook. Click on it. Here it is asking us to select the trigger event and in drop down we can see 2 events. First one is the new order received and second one is order status updated. Now because we want to get the details or the data of updated order status, we are going to select it as the trigger event. And after that, the second thing it is asking us is the callback URL. So here in callback URL, we have to paste the same webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. And then just click on create. And that is it. We have successfully added a new webhook URL. We have successfully connected our Dukaan store, Dukaan account with Pabbly Connect. Now, every time an order is been updated, order status has been changed in our Dukaan store, the details of that order and the order status is received inside Pabbly Connect. So now guys, we are going to do the same. Here in Pabbly Connect, it is showing us waiting for webhook response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to get some data from Dukaan. Now let's do this. We will go to our Dukaan account. We will go to our order section and here you can see that I have an order named as from a customer named as dummy user. This is the name of the customer, this is the mobile number and these are the other details. And this order is of a white t-shirt of rupees 499. So right now we have received the order. Now guys, as I click on this accept order button, the order status of this particular order will change and we will get the response, the details over here in Pabbly Connect. So let's do this. Let's click on this accept order button. So I have successfully accepted the order. Now guys, after accepting this order, we will see instantly within few seconds, we will get this order update details in our Pabbly Connect workflow. And yes, here you can see that we have received the response. And in this response, guys, you will see the details of the same order as well as the order status. So when we will scroll down, you can see the details of the order. Like we had this order of 499 rupees. We have the amount of the order. We have the zip code of the customer. We have the mobile number of the customer. Then after that, we have the address of the customer. Again, we have the mobile number, and we have this URL named as order status URL. So this is the URL, guys, using which the customer can actually check the order status of their current order. So let's copy this URL from here, go to a new tab, paste it over here and search it. And here you can see that we can see the order status of that particular order. So what we are going to do, we are going to share this same URL as with the SMS message, with the SMS notification with the customer, so that the customer can track their order over here. So right now it is showing us the order is confirmed. As we have accepted order in our Dukaan store, it is showing us the status that order is confirmed. So now the next step we have is to ship the order. As I click on this, we will see that the status of this particular order will be changed to be shipped. Now guys, after getting this response, the other details which we have is the name of the product which we have received. We have basically the quantity, that at what quantity we have received the order. We have the product ID and other details like the customer's email address and all. Now guys, after this, what we have to do, we have to basically send this update link, the order status link, to our customer as a SMS notification so that we can update them and also the customers can check the status. For this, to send this link via SMS, we are using a service as Twilio. So just scroll down, come to our action window, and here in choose app, search for Twilio. Select Twilio over here. And then after that, in action event from the drop down, select send SMS message as the action event. After selecting our action event, click on connect and select add new connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our Twilio account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, it requires the account SID and authorization token of our Twilio account. Now here you must be thinking how you can get the account SID and auth token. For this, you just have to log into your Twilio account and scroll down, and here in the home page itself, you can see the account SID and auth token. Just copy this account SID from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And here as well. After this, just copy the auth token from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And after this, just click on Save and Send Test Request. And now we can see that we have successfully connected our Twilio account with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the body of the SMS. That what is the body of the SMS message which we want to send to our customer as this order update notification. So I want my message to be hello, order of, and after this, hello, the order status of your recent order of. I want to mention the name of the product which the customer has ordered. So we have received the name of the product from the order update response which we have received from Dukaan. And we have to basically map this response of the name of the product which we have received in Dukaan response over here in this Pabbly Connect step. So from here, we have to basically map this response of product name over here. So guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this wheel, and in the drop down below, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Dukaan. And out of all of these responses, select the response of the name of the product and it will be mapped over here. So this message says, hello, the order status of your recent order of white t-shirt. And then here we are going to mention the order update link, order status link. So we have also received a URL. This is the URL of order status of their customer's order. We are going to basically map this same URL over here from where the customer can track the order. Just click on the drop down below, and from this drop down, select the response of order status link and map it. And at last, we just have to add thank you. So in this way, I just wanted to send this simple SMS message to my customer as an auto notification. Basically, instead of this, you can use any SMS message. You can create the body of any SMS message of your choice and map the required data which we have received from Dukaan. After this, guys, the next thing it asks us is the sender's number. So here in sender's number, we have to basically enter the sending number, SMS sending number of our Twilio account. Now to get this sender's number, just go back to your Twilio account, and here you can see my Twilio phone number. So phone number from which the SMS will be sent. Just copy that number from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. And at last, it is asking us for the recipient mobile number. Now here in recipient mobile number, guys, we have to mention the mobile number of the customer who placed the order. So here, guys, in this response of Dukaan app, we have received the mobile number of the customer. So from the drop down below, select the response of customer's mobile number and then map it over here. And after mapping all of these details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that we have received the response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that SMS message whose body we have created is been sent on the same customer's mobile number whose order we have updated. And yes guys, we have received a SMS message. This SMS message says, "Hello, the order status of your recent order of white t-shirt has been updated. To check your status, please visit this link." So this is the same link by clicking on which the customer can check their order status. Now guys, we can see that the automation workflow which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. Now every time the order status of any of our order in our Dukaan store is been updated, the details of the same order updates will be sent as a SMS notification to the customer who placed the order. So guys, after setting up this automation, let's check this automation once. So we will get back to a Dukaan store and let's change the order status, update the order status of some other order. For example, I have this order as this order of a microphone of rupees 12,000. Now let's update the order status of this order. Let's accept this order and we will see that the order has been accepted. The status of this order has been changed on my Dukaan store. Now after this guys, when we'll get back to Pabbly Connect and we will check the history of this automation workflow, we will see that in Pabbly Connect workflow, it has captured this response of the same order. So when we will see the history, we will see that we have the same amount of the same total price of this order and we have the same order details as well. And it is showing a success. This means the SMS notification is being sent to the same customer who has placed this order. Now basically guys, let's check the SMS inbox of this customer's test user's number. Let's check the SMS inbox of this number over here. And yes guys, here you can see that on this number as well, we have received the SMS notification which says, "Hello, the order status of your recent order of microphone has been updated. To check the status, please visit," and we have the order checking link. So by clicking on that link, the customer can check the actual status of the order. So in this way guys, we have created this automation in which whenever we are going to update the order status in Dukaan store, the order update notification will be sent to the customer via SMS notification. So not just these applications guys, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing, you will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
Hey everyone, in this video you will see how you can send a SMS to your new lead that you are getting from Kartra application's website form. So guys, Kartra is an all-in-one marketing tool and here we are connecting Kartra in our automation as our trigger application, and the trigger event here is a new lead getting created through a website form that you have created with Kartra. So as and when you got a new lead created, a SMS will be delivered to that same lead via Twilio application. So Twilio is our action application. So guys, this can be a promotional SMS or a welcome SMS for the person, for the lead, okay? And we are going to do this by integrating these two applications. So guys, you can also set up this automation or integration without any coding skills very easily. Let me show you how. So guys, first of all, you need to reach this link pabbly.com/connect. We have pasted the same in the description as well. From here, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account by clicking on this sign up free button, and you will get free automation tasks to set up and test your automation. Okay. So after signing up here, you can log in to reach here on the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So guys, Pabbly Connect is an integration and automation tool, and with the help of this only we are setting up this automation. Okay. So guys, from this dashboard, you have to click on this create workflow button, and here you can give a suitable name to this workflow. So I am giving the name here as send SMS to Kartra leads. Okay, so after giving the name like this, you just have to click on this create button and you can see your workflow page started loading up here. Alright, and on this page guys, you will see the trigger and the action. So with the help of these two things, we are going to build this automation. So the trigger is that event which is going to trigger this workflow or start this workflow, and the action would be the response towards this trigger. So in our use case, the trigger would be a new lead getting created with the help of Kartra's landing page, and the action towards that trigger would be to send a SMS to the lead. So here we are going to connect Kartra as our trigger application. So search for Kartra here. Here it is selected. And in the action, you have to select Twilio to send an SMS. Right. So we have selected the applications. Now you have to select the trigger event. So here people can do many things with the help of Kartra. So here we have many trigger events, guys. And one of the events is this: lead fills an opt-in form. So whenever a person is going to fill our opt-in form or a subscription form, that is going to trigger this workflow. So I'm selecting this option. So it has given us this URL. This is called as a webhook URL, guys. And with the help of this, we are going to make a connection with Kartra account or Kartra application. After that, we are going to capture the response of that connection. Okay, so basically we are going to check our connection after that, right? So you just have to follow these instructions written here to make this connection. Let me show you the exact process. You can read and follow the instructions. So guys, this is my Kartra applications dashboard. Here I have created this page, and on the left hand side panel you can see this is the editor of this page. Let me show you the dashboard of Kartra. This is the dashboard, and from this left hand side panel you have this My Integrations option. Click on My Integrations, and here you will find this API tab on the top. From here, click on My API option. Alright, and under My API you will find this inbound and outbound API things. So from this outbound API, click on this change button. Alright, and here you will find these two options. So if you do not have activated the outbound API, you have to check this box. Yes, activate the outbound API, right? After that, you will find this section here. From here you have to click on add button, and this field will open up. Here first is the URL section. Here it is asking you have to add the URL to send the API call to. So here guys, we have to paste this webhook URL. So just copy this URL from here and you have to paste it here like this. Alright, and then you have to select this leading HTTP address. So I'm selecting HTTPS/. Now you can remove this HTTP address from this link like this, okay, because we have selected it here, right? Now it is asking define the event you want Kartra to notify your API URL about, okay. So guys, here you have to select a specific event on which you want to send the data from Kartra to your webhook URL or your workflow, okay. So here when you click on select, it will show you the list of the events. From here, select this option, lead fills form. Select lead fills form option. Then it will ask for to select your form. So here I have created one form that is named as lead form. So I'm selecting the form from here. Now click on this add button. So the event is added here. Okay, so after pasting the URL and selecting the event, you just have to click on save. From here, click on save button, and a new webhook URL is added here, okay. And here you can see, as I have copied this URL, it started showing waiting for the webhook's response. So this means now we can perform a test submission. Test submission means now we are going to manually create a lead. It will be a demo lead, not an original one, and we are going to capture the data of that lead generated here. And with the help of that test data, we are going to move forward. Okay. So guys, I have this page you can see created for creating leads. Okay. So I am going to fill this opt-in form. So let us say any dummy person is filling this form. So the name is dummy name only. Here let me fill in all other details. So let's say the email address of this person is this. And you can fill any phone number. Right now I'm just entering a demo number, and here I'm clicking on submit now. You can see, and we are redirected to this page. I have added this redirection URL previously when I'm creating the page, so that's why it redirected us here. You can select that from Kartra only where you want to redirect your leads. Okay, now the form was filled. Now you can check the lead that you collected from this My Communications tab of Kartra, and here you can see a new person is added here named as dummy name. Okay, and these are the details via our lead form. Okay, sources opt-in form. Now this same data will be captured in our workflow as well. Here you can see in this response received section, we got the same details captured here also. Here it is showing the form's name, the name of the lead, the email address, and all other details are here. All right. Now guys, I want to send a welcome message or any kind of promotional SMS to this person via Twilio application. For that, you have to select the action event here as this send SMS message. So these are all the things that you can do with Twilio. Right now I'm choosing this one, send SMS message. Then click on connect. From here, if you're making the connection with Twilio for the very first time, select add new connection. Here you can give a name to this connection as well, and this connection will be saved in your account. Okay, here it is asking for the account SID for the token and the SID again. So to find these things, you need to reach the console of Twilio. You can just click here to reach the console. Okay, so let me show you directly. This is my Twilio's homepage and this is my console or dashboard. So when you scroll down here, you will find this account SID here like this under the account info section. You can just click on copy from here and paste the SID here. And here one more time, and between the SIDs you have to paste this authorization token. So just click on copy and paste the token here, right, and then click on save and you will be connected with Twilio. So it is showing connected now. Here it is asking for the body of the SMS, the sender's number and the recipient's number. So guys, here let me type a message, a standard message for all my leads. Okay, let me type. So guys, here I have written this SMS for my leads. You can send any other kind of message as well. Here I am saying hello, thank you for subscribing. You will get the latest updates and offers via SMS. You can unsubscribe anytime from this link, and for more details you can visit our website. And here after hello, I want to place the name of that person to whom I'm sending this message. So I am going to use this data that I have received here in the first step. And here I have received the name of the person as well, which is this dummy name. Okay, so I'm going to map this first name label here in this SMS. So just click here and it will show you the previous step or the first step in the drop down. And from when you click on it, it will show you all the details here only. From here, I am mapping first name label. So when you map a label here, what will happen? Every time when you are getting a new lead, this label is going to change, updated automatically, and a new name will be placed in every new message. Okay, right. And in the recipient number, I am going to map the number from the first step, and I'm going to map this mobile number label here, this number. Okay, so that every time when I'm going to receive a new lead, SMS will be delivered automatically because of the mapped label. Okay, that's why it is necessary to map some details here. Right, and let me fill the sender number details. So guys, I have filled the numbers. Now let me click on save and send test request, and a test SMS will be delivered to this number. And here in the response, you can see this number is actually not a valid number. So here what I'm going to do, just to show you the demo how the SMS is going to look like, let me fill my number manually here just to show you the SMS, how the SMS is going to look like. So I'm going to fill my number here, then I am going to click on save and send test request again, and I'll show you the message. So guys, I have clicked on save and send test request, and this is the response we have received. And guys, let me show you the message now. So guys, here you can see I have received a new message on my phone, and the message is this. It is showing thank you for subscribing, hello dummy name. Okay, thank you for subscribing. You will get the latest updates and offers via SMS. You can unsubscribe anytime from this link. For more details, visit our website. Thanks and regards. And here, this is how it is going to work, guys. This is how the message is going to appear to leads. Okay, so we are done setting up this automation. And guys, here let me show you one thing more. In this senders number field, you will find a senders number from your Twilio's console, from your dashboard. Under the account info section, you will find this my Twilio phone number. So this is where you will find the number by which you have created your account, and from this number only you can send a SMS. So you have to paste this number here in the sender number section, and here you can just map the recipient's phone number from the first step. Just to show you the demo, I have pasted my number. Now let me map the phone number again so that it will work properly in real time. So we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up this automation only once. After that, as and when you are going to receive any new lead in Kartra, this workflow is going to run in background and the SMS will be delivered to your leads automatically. You don't have to do anything manually after setting up this automation. Okay, and guys, if you want to use this workflow, you can use it, because I'm going to paste the link of the same workflow in the description, and you can clone that workflow in your free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly.
How to integrate Kajabi with SMS marketing platforms. So Kajabi is an online course selling software, and it does not have any native integration with the SMS marketing platform such as Twilio or SMS Horizon. So here I am going to teach you that how you can integrate Kajabi with the SMS marketing platform such as Twilio, so that whenever the form is submitted in Kajabi, an SMS will automatically get sent to the same form submitter. And since there is no direct connection in between these applications, we are going to connect these two applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So let's start this process. So this is the website of Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing integration and automation software, and you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link in the description box. Now, if you are a new user, you will have to sign up for free, and in the free account, you will also get free tasks to test this automation. I'm already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why I have clicked on sign in, and then I have clicked on access now. And this is how you can also reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now you will have to click on this blue button, create workflow, and just provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. So I am providing the name as Connect Kajabi and Twilio, and start sending SMS automatically to my workflow. Now click on create, and you will find two boxes in front of you. Those are trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. When this happen, do this. So understand with an example. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application. And here, according to our use case, whenever the form is submitted in Kajabi application, automatically send SMS via Twilio application. So this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are setting up an automation. And here in this case, we are building an automation in between Kajabi and Twilio. So that is why the first application here was the Kajabi, and I want that whenever the form submission made, this automation should trigger. So that is why the trigger event will be the same. Now after selecting these two, here it has provided a webhook URL and few set of instructions. So the idea here is we are going to connect Kajabi with Pabbly Connect via this webhook URL. For that, you'll have to follow these instructions. So copy this webhook URL, go back to your Kajabi dashboard, and here under the marketing section, you will find an option of forms. You will have to choose that form section, and here I have created a form named as seminar registration form. And the idea here is I am about to conduct a seminar in my city, and I want that people should register via this form for my seminar. And whenever they are going to register, I want to share all the details related to seminar via the SMS. So that is why I have created this form, and here you can see the preview of this form. And now I will go back to the form details, and at the top right corner you will find three dots. You will have to click on those three dots, and after that you will have to click on the webhooks option, and here we are going to paste the same webhook URL which we have copied via Pabbly Connect. And this is how you can connect your forms with the Pabbly Connect. And now what will happen, as soon as someone is going to submit this form, the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect. So here I am going to make a dummy submission, but before that let me take you to the Pabbly Connect dashboard, and here you will have to first click on this recapture webhook response button. Okay, so it is actually waiting for the webhook response. Log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission or record so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So basically it is asking to do a test submission, and here the test submission means new form submission. So here I have already opened my Kajabi dashboard, basically the Kajabi forms, and here with the help of dummy details, basically I am going to add dummy details of the customer. So assume that the name of the person is dummy customer. Here is the email address of the person. Okay, so here in front of you I am going to provide a number along with the country code, and don't worry, this number is just a dummy number, just a testing number. Your website URL, well, I am going to add the Pabbly Connect URL only for now, and this is just a dummy and testing number. But when I'm about to send the SMS, the real SMS, don't worry, I will replace this number with the genuine one. Now finally I will click on register now button, and here you can see the form will be submitted, and as soon as the form will be submitted, here you will see the response will be arrived automatically. Here you can see the response was received, and let me show you the details one by one. Okay, so the form title was yes seminar registration form only. Here is the website URL, the number, the name, the email address, and we have all the details. So the presence of this data clearly shows that the first step of our automation is working fine, which was connecting Kajabi and Pabbly Connect and capturing the data of some form submission here. I'm sorry for that. Now the second step is sending the SMS, basically connecting the Kajabi with the SMS application. And here in this particular automation, I am actually integrating Kajabi with the Twilio, and Twilio is also an SMS marketing application, but Pabbly Connect offers different kinds of SMS applications, so you can connect any application with the Kajabi. All right, and in action event, well, I want to send the SMS, so I will keep this particular action event. Now click on connect, click on add new connection, and for connecting your Twilio account with Pabbly Connect, it is asking for the account SID, authorization token, and again account SID. So if you will go back to your Twilio account, here at the drop down, basically at the downside, you will find an option of the account SID. I'm going to copy the same, and I will paste this SID at these two places, and again it is asking for the token. So here we have the token also, which again I am going to copy from here and paste it here, and this is how you can also connect your Twilio account with the Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking for the body of the SMS. So I have already created a nice message in my notepad. I am going to directly copy this SMS and I will be pasting the same here. Okay, so I have copied, and in the instruction it is clearly said that you can use BR for the new line character. So I will copy this particular HTML tag, and here whenever I want to add the new line, I will add this BR. Okay, well, I want 2 BR here. All right, thank you for the registration in seminar. Again I want a BR. Here are the details of the seminar. All right, let me first correct the formatting of this message first. Alright, so I have done the formatting of this particular SMS content, and here after the hello I want the customer name should appear. So instead of adding the customer name manually, I am going to map it, and mapping is very simple. We just need to map the above data here, and we don't need to copy and paste it. If you will click on this particular field, the above data which we have received is actually visible here. You just need to click on that particular field. So I have the customer name as dummy customer, which I have mapped here. Okay, so body of the SMS is hello dummy customer, thank you for registration in seminar. Here are the details of the seminar, the date, the time, the venue, and the topic. For any queries, contact here. So how about I leave random number? Okay, I have added a random number here. So this is the final SMS which will get sent automatically on every form submission. Now it is asking for the sender name. So how about I keep it as Pabbly only, and after that it is asking for the recipient mobile number. So again I am going to map the same number. Basically you will have to map the number from the drop down, but here I will replace this number with my number so that I can clearly show you that what kind of message I have actually received on my number. So I'm going to replace it with my number. Alright, so I have replaced that number with my number for now, and here I will click on this button. But before that, let me show you the number should be in this particular format only. And now finally clicking on this button, and here you will hear the notification of my phone that the message will arrive very soon. Okay. So the from phone number Pabbly is not a valid SMS capable font. I think I have done some mistakes, so I'll have to check. All right, in place of sender number I have added the sender name, so I'll have to provide the sender number here, and I'm going to copy the sender number from the Twilio only. Here you can see the Twilio has provided me the phone number for sending. Okay, so this is the sender number. Again I'm going to paste the same, and finally I will click on this button once again, and this time I'm actually expecting the message to be arrived. Okay, here you can see the response is already received, now waiting for the SMS to arrive. When yes, the SMS has also arrived on my phone. Let me first upload the screenshot of my SMS. So here you can see the SMS has been arrived automatically on my number. So this is how now onwards you can also connect your Kajabi account with any SMS application by following this process. And here I have made this automation on new form submission, but in place of that, in case you want to send the SMS whenever a new purchase is made in Kajabi application, in that case also you can connect your Kajabi application. Basically whenever the new purchase will made in Kajabi, you can actually start sending the SMS on every new purchase. So this is how you can completely automate your SMS sending process with the help of Pabbly Connect, and you just need to set this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once, and after that everything will work in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. I will also attach the shareable link of my workflow into my description box. So if you will click on this link and sign up for free in the Pabbly Connect, the same workflow will be cloned into your Pabbly Connect account, and that is again free.
Hello everyone, I am your host Ayushi Karasetia and welcome back to our channel Pabbly. In this video we are going to learn how you can automatically send SMS to your customers on form submission. So let's take an example that you are a software business owner and you create the customized softwares for your customers. And you have created a request form using your Cognito Forms account which you have shared with your customers so that they can request for this specific customized softwares from you. Now you want that whenever any of your customer fills the form, that is your request form, automatically they should receive an SMS on their mobile number that the request has been received. For this we need to create a connection between Cognito Forms and Twilio so that whenever the form is submitted by the customer, automatically an SMS or a message is sent to the customer on his mobile number. So in order to create a connection between Cognito Forms and Twilio, we are going to use a software application named Pabbly Connect. So basically, Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software which will help us in integrating both these software applications automatically. The best part here is it doesn't require any coding skills or programming knowledge. Even a non-technical person can use this software application very easily. So let us learn the integration process now on my screen. So we are back on our screen. Here let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is the website of Pabbly. Here we have to come to products and click on Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. As you are the first time user, you have to click on sign up for free option and you can create your own account in just 2 minutes. By clicking on sign up free button, you will get 100 tasks free every month. As I already have an account with Pabbly Connect, I'll simply click on sign in. In the all apps section, come to Pabbly Connect and click on access now. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, come to this plus sign and click on Create Workflow. Now here we have to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as Cognito Forms to Twilio Integration. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on Create. Now here we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this use case, we want to send an SMS message to the customers on the form submission. So open this trigger window, choose the application name as Cognito Forms. Select the trigger event as new entry. Now here we can see a webhook URL and some instructions. So let us read the instructions. Log into your Cognito Forms account. In your form submission settings, click the box next to post JSON data to a website. Copy the webhook URL and paste it under the submit entry endpoint field. So I'll just copy this webhook URL from here and I'll take you to the Cognito Forms where I have already created some forms. Here we are going to access this new integration request form. And here you can see that we have 0 submissions or 0 entries over here. So I'm just going to open this form over here. And now we are going to create an integration between this particular form and Pabbly Connect. So that whenever a customer fills this particular form, automatically the details of the form submission are captured in Pabbly Connect. Okay. Now here we have to come to the submission settings option. Click on it. And here we can find post JSON data to a website option. Just make it on. Now it is asking for the submit entry endpoint. Here we have to paste the webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. And let's click on Save. Okay, and here we can see that the webhook is saved on this particular form. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And here we can see that it is waiting for the webhook response. So in order to capture the response, we have to fill up the form on the name of a customer. Or we have to do a test submission. So let's move to the form. Here we have to just click on this publish option. And here you can find the form link which you can embed it on a website to get the form filled, or you can share this particular link with your customers to get the form filled. So let's open this form in a new tab so that we can fill in the details on the name of some customer. Let's give the first name as Adam, last name as Smith, email address as adamsmith123@gmail.com. Let's add the phone number over here. Here we have to give the application name. So let us give it as Zoho CRM. And here we have to give the application URL. So I'm just giving it as www.zoho.com. And let's click on Submit. Thank you for filling out the form. Your response has been recorded. So the form has been filled. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And here we can see the responses received and all the details of the form submission are captured over here. Here we can find the form name as new integration request form. Here we can find the first name and the last name of the customer. And here we can find his email address, his phone number, the application name, the application URL, the created date and time, and all other details are captured over here. So now we want that using these details of the customer, automatically a new SMS message should be delivered to the customer on his mobile number. For that, come to this action step. Choose the application name as Twilio. Select the action event as send SMS message. Click on connect. Click on add new connection. Now it is asking for the account SID, authorization token and account SID. For that, I'll take you to my Twilio account. This is my Twilio dashboard. When we scroll down, here we can find the account SID. So I'm just going to copy this SID from here and I'll be pasting the same account SID over here and here also. Now it is asking for the authorization token. So we'll be getting the authorization token from here, that is auth token. So we have to just copy this auth token also and we have to paste the same auth token over here. And now let's click on Save. And now the Twilio account is connected to Pabbly Connect as I was already logged into my Twilio account. So make sure before creating a connection, you're logged into your Twilio account. Now here we have to give the body of the SMS. What is the message you want to send to your customers on their mobile number? So I'm just entering the message over here. So I've entered the message as hello. Now I want the name of the customer to be displayed over here. We have successfully received your request for the integration of. I want the application name to be displayed over here after of with Pabbly Connect. Our team will get back to you as the request integration is live. Thank you, Pabbly team. So here we are going to map the details which we have already received from the form submission. So let us map the details. Here we are going to map the name of the customer from Cognito forms and the name was Adam Smith. Let's give a comma over here. We have successfully received your request for the integration of. Here I am just adding the application name also. The application name was Zoho CRM with Pabbly team. With Pabbly Connect. Our team will get back to you as your integration request is live. Okay, thank you Pabbly team. Okay, so the message is ready. Here we have to give the sender number, the approved sending number in your Twilio account. So we will be getting the approved sending number on our dashboard itself. So I am pasting my Twilio sending number over here. You have to paste your number. And here we have to give the recipient number. Enter the contact number of the recipient. Recipient will be the customer who is going to receive the SMS. So let us map the recipient number from Cognito forms and let us find the number and let us read the instructions also. Enter the contact number of the recipient, example +91, that is the country code is also required. So I'm adding the +91 country code manually over here. Remember, you have to add your country code over here. Now let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the response is received. It means the message is delivered to the customer. Let's check it. Okay, and here we can see a new message notification. I'm just going to open it. And here we can see the message as hello Adam Smith. We have successfully received your request for the integration of Zoho CRM with Pabbly Connect. Our team will get back to you as the request integration is live. Thank you Pabbly team. So in this way we can see that the integration is working fine and the customer has received a message on his mobile number. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect and let us save this workflow first. Data saved successfully. Okay. Now as this is a one-time process, we have created the automation. Next time whenever any of the customer is going to fill your Cognito form, that is your integration request form, automatically he is going to receive the message on his mobile number. So let's open the form in a new tab so that we can fill in the details on the name of some other customer. Here let us give the first name as Shikha, last name as Arya, email address as shikhaarya22@gmail.com. Let's add the mobile number over here. Application name as Pipedrive this time. And let's add the application URL, that is www.pipedrive.com, and let's click on submit. Thank you for filling out the form. Your response has been recorded. So here we can see that the form has been filled. Now we have to check that whether the customer has received any message or not. So I'll just open the messages over here and here I can find a new message notification. Sent from your Twilio trial account. Hello Shikha Arya, we have successfully received your request for the integration of Pipedrive with Pabbly Connect. Our team will get back to you as the request integration is live. Thank you Pabbly team. So here we can see that a new message is delivered to the customer and the message, here we can see the customer name as Shikha Arya. Here we can find the application name. So in this way our integration is perfectly working fine. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. So first we have created an integration between Cognito Forms and Pabbly Connect. Then Pabbly Connect has captured all the details of the customer and the application names through the form submission. And using those details of the form submission, automatically a new message was delivered to the customer on his mobile number. And in this way we have created a successful integration between Cognito Forms and Twilio using Pabbly Connect.
Hi guys, welcome to Pabbly Connect workshop. So in this video we will learn how to integrate Chargebee to Twilio. Our use case is pretty simple. When a new subscription is made in Chargebee, it will send an SMS via Twilio. Now Chargebee is an online subscription billing software and Twilio is used to send SMS. So what we are going to do is we are going to send that data from Chargebee to Twilio. But as you may notice, there is some kind of integration between Chargebee and Twilio. But this integration is kind of limited. So in cases like these, we need to bring a third app to connect them both. In this video, we will use Pabbly Connect to integrate Chargebee and Twilio. And the best part of using Pabbly Connect is there is no need for coding skills or programming language. It can be done easily. Let me show you on my screen.
Okay, so to begin the process, first type pabbly.com in your browser. Pabbly.com. Press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. Here hover on products and at the bottom you will find the option called as connect. Click on connect. Then click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can also create your free account in just 2 minutes. Here I would like to mention one more thing, that Pabbly Connect offers a plan where this integration can be tried out absolutely free. So if you want, you can create your own account right now and set up your own automation. The link is available in the description box. Actually, I would insist that you try this automation with me. It's actually pretty fun. Okay, so scroll down and here you will find at the bottom connect. Here click on access now. Then click on create workflow. Okay, so a dialog box appears in front of you. I'm going to give a name to this workflow. The name is Chargebee to Twilio. Chargebee to Twilio. Then press on create. When you click on create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. Here in the choose app, let's make it as Chargebee because you want to send the data from Chargebee. That is why. In the choose method, we want to send the data when a new subscription is made. So let's keep the method as new subscription. Now a new subscription is basically a trigger. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger? Trigger is a if statement. It asks a question, if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new subscription is made, then what action should be taken by the system? Actually, there are many more triggers like new invoice, new subscription instant, and so on. However, in case if you don't find the trigger of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com for the specific trigger that you want to make. But at present, I want to send the data when a new subscription is made, so I'm keeping it as new subscription. Then click on connect with Chargebee. When you click on connect with Chargebee, 3 blanks appears in front of you: API key, password, and the site name. Okay, so we have to fill 2 of these blanks, API key and the site name. We don't have to fill the password, okay? We only have to fill the API key and the site name. So to get the API key, let's go to Chargebee. Here at the left, you will find the option called as settings. Click on settings. Then click on configure Chargebee under settings. Click here. Then scroll down. And here you will find the option API keys and webhooks. Click on API keys. Okay, so we are going to add an API key. That is why we are going to press on this blue button, add API key. Click this. Okay, so these are the options we have: publishable key, full access key, and read-only key. So we want our API key to be full access key. So we are clicking this. I'm going to give a name to this API key. Let's say Barbie. I'm going to give a random name to this API key. So the key's name is Barbie. Then click on create a key. Okay, so this is the key we want. Simply copy this and paste it here. Now comes the site name. To get the site name, let's go to Chargebee again and copy up to here. Basically your subdomain. Copy this and paste it here. Then click on save. So when you click on save, it basically means that you have integrated Chargebee to Pabbly Connect. So this means Pabbly Connect can receive any data when a new subscription is made in Chargebee. So let's check by creating a dummy subscription in Chargebee. So I'm going to click on create subscription and I'm going to give a name. The name is, let's say, Michelangelo. The last name is Dean. The company name is Artist. Go. The email is Mona Lisa 123 @ gmail.com. Okay, so this is the phone number that I have already mentioned. The plan name, let's go with the crew. The post office number is not really important. The start date, let's go with the 15th. No, let's go with 13th. The number of billing cycle, let's keep it as 10. Okay, so most of the details has been filled. Okay, so just click on create a subscription, then click on confirm. Okay, a subscription has been made by this person called as Michelangelo. His last name is Dean. He works in this company Artist Co, and this is the email address and this is the phone number. Okay, so let's make sure that Pabbly Connect can capture this data. So to do that, just click on this button, save and send test request. Okay, so when you click on this button, the API will give all the details. So the billing period is showing as 3. Okay, the billing period unit is as a month, and this is the unit price. Okay, and let's scroll down, and this is the currency code, and this is the first name, this is the last name, this is the email, and this is the phone number, and this is the company. Okay, so basically we have got all the data since Pabbly Connect and Chargebee are now integrated. That is why. So we want to sync this data to Twilio. So to do that, just click on this plus button. When you click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. Here in the choose app, since we want to send the message via Twilio, let's make it as Twilio. In the choose method, since we want to send the SMS, let's keep the action as send an SMS. Similarly, like the triggers, if you don't find the action of your choice, you can request us at admin@pabbly.com to custom build an action for you. Okay, so at present, I'm going to send the SMS. So I'm keeping it as send an SMS message. Then click on connect with Twilio. Now, we have 3 blanks to fill in the new credentials: account SID, authorization token, and again as account SID. Okay, so let's get this account SID first. So I'm going to Twilio. This is my Twilio account. Here at the right corner, you will find the option called as settings. Expand this, click on settings. Okay, so this is the settings page. Scroll down and you will find the API credentials. This is the account SID. Okay, at the top you will find the account SID. Copy this and paste it here. Then again paste it here. Okay, we have to paste it 2 times, here and here. Now comes the authorization token. To get the authorization token, go back again and remove the privacy. Copy this. This is the authorization token and paste it here. Okay, then click on save. So when you click on save, a set of blanks has appeared in front of you. We are going to compose the message with help of this blank. We are going to sync in all the data. We are going to map in all the data that we have received from Chargebee via Pabbly Connect. But before we map in the details, let me tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% secure with us. Okay, so let's start the process of mapping. In the body of the SMS, let's type something like this. Hey there, welcome, Mr. Now this button is called as the mapping button. So just click this and type in the name. So the name was Michelangelo. Yeah, okay, this is the name. And last name. Okay, the last name was Dean. Okay, that's done. Hey there, Mr. Michelangelo, and the last name Dean. We are going to send a confirmation mail. So let's type in the email. This is the email for your product subscription. It was 3 months, right? I think yes, billing period of 3 months. Okay, so basically, okay, and will be dropped, and the product will be dropped. Product will be dropped to this address. So let's enter the company name, Artist Co. Okay, so this is our body of the SMS. It will be delivered to this person called as Michelangelo. So now here we are going to send now we want the sender number. So the sender number is basically your number. Okay, so just type in your number here. So this is my number. I have pasted it. Now comes the recipient number. Okay, so the recipient number, we have to map it. The recipient number, we had it. It's a 91. Yes, this is the recipient number of Michelangelo. Okay, so all the details has been filled. Just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing the data has been sent. So let's have a look in this programming messaging whether we have really sent the message. So let's have a look. Yes, we have the message. Let's click this, open this. So the message is, yes, it has been sent from Twilio trial account here. Hey there, welcome, Mr. Michelangelo, and this is the last name. We are going to send a confirmation email, monalisa1232@gmail.com for the product subscription of 3, and the product will be dropped to this address, Artisco. So, okay, so the presence of this message shows that we have successfully integrated Chargebee to Twilio with the help of Pabbly Connect. This means anytime a new subscription is made in Chargebee, it will be reflected in Twilio as a message. But to double check it if the integration is working fine or not, let's make one more subscription in Chargebee. But before that, let me show you the whole gist of the process. So I'm minimizing my action window and I'm minimizing my trigger window. Okay, so basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Chargebee to Pabbly Connect, then you integrated Pabbly to Twilio. So now there is a perfect flow of data between Chargebee and Twilio. So let's have a look by creating one more subscription. So this time the person's name is, let's say, Biden Boy. The last name is Gomez. The company name is Rahita. The email is president2020@gmail.com. Okay, and this is the phone number. Okay, so we have entered the phone number. Okay, we are ready to move on. The start date of the billing is, let's say, on 13th. The number of cycle is 3. Okay, so we are not needing to fill the rest of the details. Just click on create a subscription. Some error. Okay, so the plan name should be Grow. Okay, so just click on create a subscription. Confirm it. Okay, so a subscription has been created by this person called as Biden Boy. The last name is Gomez and the company name is Arahita. And this is the phone number in which he's going to receive the SMS. So let's have a look whether Twilio has sent this SMS or not. Okay, so as you can see, we are not getting the result. The message hasn't arrived yet. The Twilio hasn't sent the message yet. This is because Chargebee actually take a significant amount of time to send the data. Okay, the problem here is with the Chargebee. It takes a significant time due to polling. So we actually have to wait for 5 or 6 minutes or even more. So when the data will be received, I will update you soon. Yes, after some delay, we finally got the message. So it reads as, hey there, welcome Mr. Biden Boy, and the last name Gomez. We are going to send a confirmation mail, president2020@gmail.com for your product subscription 3, and the product will be dropped to this address, Rihita. So our integration is working absolutely fine. This means anytime a subscription is made in Chargebee, it will be reflected as a message via Twilio.
Not just these two apps, you can integrate up plenty of applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Our dedicated team members will help you to automate your workflows. Or better, just visit our website www.pabbly.com. It's awesome. Thanks.